Guys, how are you? So today the idea is we are gonna have a clear idea about what is the difference between present simple, that is the topic that we have been discussing these days, and actually present continuous, or also called present progressive. All right, so I'm gonna show you an image that I think is gonna be much easier to be understood. All right, so let's see. When we talk about present continuous, constantly what comes to our minds is that we think immediately about ing. That is one of the main characteristics. Also, is not a secret, but at the same time, we gotta think that in these kind of tenses, it's necessary all time to mention the verb to be. But there is one that I consider is the most important one, and is actually the purpose of the tense. That the idea is the action is on progress, is happening right away, right now, or at this right moment. Okay, so let's check this out. If you pay attention, we can see a guy. Let's suppose that this is right now happening. Jack is watching television. As I mentioned to all of you, verb to be ing because the action happens right away. Alright, if you see, he's not playing the guitar. Of course, okay, he is just lying back and watching television. But Jack has a guitar. Alright, you can see it just close to him. But he often plays it, and he plays it very well. Okay, if you pay attention just right here, this idea is present simple. Okay, he's not playing the guitar. Okay, so you know that is not happening at the moment, but happened at present. All right, so bear that in mind. Jack plays the guitar. That commonly happen. I mean, every day. You know, it's like a routine. All right, but not happening at the moment. Okay, as you can read it right now, but he's not playing the guitar now. If you're gonna make a question just to know if maybe Jack is doing that action right away, you're gonna make a question such as, is he playing the guitar? And maybe if you see that picture, or you see through a window, or you are looking at him, basically you're gonna say no, he isn't, because of course it's an action that is not happening at the moment. All right, if you wanna know if maybe Jack, not at the moment, but you wanna know if maybe he does these kind of hobbies, activities, actions, all right? So noun is present simple, and it's exactly when we start talking about auxiliaries. And if we are gonna make a question, and the question is related to a third person, I mean he, she, or it, I mean my mom, my father, or my dog. All right, so you're gonna use an auxiliary, and it's does. It's just to make the question. So does he play the guitar? Okay, maybe not at the moment, but if you now got some information, or you knew this before, okay, maybe you can answer yes, he does, because you know that he does it, and he does it very well. Alright, so let's move it, guys, and I would like just to emphasize my attention just for a while about this. And right now, maybe we are gonna talk about the ideas about continue. I also explained to all of you that basically when we are talking about present simple or continuous, it's because the action is happening at this right moment. For example, at this right moment, I'm speaking, I'm talking. At this right moment, I'm trying to make a video, okay, for you to watch. All right, so this action happening right now, and at this right moment, I'm moving my hands. Okay, so this action happen at the moment, at the right moment, or at the moment that you maybe are speaking, or just looking at the action. Okay, so I would like to show you some ideas about present continuous and how you can use the tense. All right, so if you see, when we are talking about the timeline, noun is present, so please be quiet, I'm working. I'm working right now, so I need silence, so please be quiet. So it's happening at the moment. Maybe you call right now, you're calling to your best friend's house, and maybe his mother answers the phone, and you say, hi, how are you? I need to talk to Tom. Maybe, okay, his mom is gonna tell you, no, not possible, Tom is having a shower at the moment. So, Right now, he's taking a shower. So I don't think he's just gonna answer the phone, at least not immediately as you want. Okay, let's see the next one. Take an umbrella with you. It's raining right now. You can see through the window that is happening. So if you go out like this, of course, surely you're gonna get wet. Okay, so maybe you need an umbrella. It's raining. So it's happening at the moment. You can turn off the television. I'm not watching it. All right, so I'm not watching the television at the moment. Maybe I'm testing using my phone, or simply talking on the phone, very busy. And right now, I'm not watching the television. That includes that maybe you can turn it off, number one, or secondly, maybe you can watch whatever you want on it. All right, so I'm not watching television right now. Okay, and finally, maybe, okay, your mom comes home and she sees you under the table, and maybe your mom is gonna ask you, hey, why are you under the table? Okay, maybe she wanna know why are you under the table, and maybe what are you doing? All right, remember that in very informal English, what are you doing sometimes change a little bit. You say what you're doing, what you're doing. Okay, I love it because it sounds like what you're doing. Okay, so Tom, why are you under the table? What you're doing? Maybe the little kid is gonna answer, and maybe his mom, don't make noise. I'm playing hide and seek at the moment. All right, so bear that in mind. I would like just to emphasize just for a while my attention only focusing totally on present simple. That is the other tense that we are using to contrast these both tenses. Okay, so let's go and let's check it out. If you see, I'm gonna focus my attention on present simple. Immediately what comes to your mind is actions that happen at present but not necessarily at the moment, not right away. So for example, I can say I work every day from 9 o'clock to 5:30. That is my daily routine, my schedule at work. All right, not right now, maybe today is Sunday, of course. I don't work, or I don't work very often on Sundays. I don't do that commonly, but maybe weekdays is something that maybe I do. So I work every day from 9 o'clock to 5:30. Not right now, but happens, okay, on my daily basis life. Tom has a shower every morning. Okay, maybe right now it's afternoon time. Of course, he's not taking a shower, but every single day he does it very early in the morning. So it's present simple. Exactly the same happen when you say it rains a lot in winter. Much the same when you say maybe I don't watch TV very often. And what do you usually do at weekends? Remember that at weekends is very British. American people don't commonly say it that way. So you're gonna hear something a little bit different. That is, what do you usually do on weekends? Okay, so what do you usually do on weekends? You say, hey, not much. I stay in, watch television, Netflix, and I try just to get a rest. Okay, maybe that is the idea. All right. So right now we are gonna be a little bit careful because no, most of the verbs maybe follow rules, but there are some times that we are gonna find exceptions, and that happen in many different cases talking about English. I'm gonna show you now some verbs that they don't commonly are conjugated with ing. So that means that if maybe you need to use, you're gonna need just to use synonyms, because actually these verbs don't follow that rule. Okay, so let's go and check them out. Alright, so among these verbs, you're gonna find verbs like lie, want, know, understand, remember, prefer, need, mean, believe, and forget. Okay, so basically when you see them, barely, you're gonna see them with ing. So let's see, we only use present simple with these verbs. I mean no ing. That is uncommon. Okay, so I'm tired, I wanna go home, or I want to go home. No, I am wanting to go home. That is something that you're not gonna listen. Do you know that girl? Yes, but I don't remember her name. Okay, you don't say, are you knowing, or are you remembering? No, that's something that not so common. And finally, I don't understand what do you mean, or what you mean. Sometimes, basically, when we make questions in very informal English, sometimes the use of auxiliaries, disappear a little bit. Okay, but academically, we need to bear that in mind because it's necessary. Sometimes even when we speak very informal language, it's necessary to do it sometimes very formal and know the rules. Okay, guys. So I want, this video can be very useful for all of you now to understand and contrast this amazing tense, that is present simple versus present progressive. All right. So I imagine that this explanation maybe is gonna be very helpful for some of you. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna say bye bye. See you, and remember, it's happening at the moment. No, so it's present simple. Don't forget that. And now you know why you're gonna see sometimes ing and why sometimes not. Okay, take care. See ya in our next episode. Bye.